Hello everyone, welcome to Hema's Home and Garden in USA. 2 days after Christmas, my husband wanted to buy something in Lowe's. I went with him. So whenever we visit Lowe's, it's a ritual for me to visit the garden center while he is looking for the stuff he came. So I visited garden center as usual. Least did I expect to see seeds there. So I was pleasantly shocked and surprised to see all those seed packets displayed there. As soon as I saw those seed packets, something happens in my mind and I will act like a crazy idiot. So I came around those seed packets like 3 times, believe me, like we do in temples. And then I was so restless, I wanted to immediately call my husband and show him the seeds that I wanted to buy. So I called him, he won't pick the call. So I picked whatever I wanted, like around, I'll show you what I picked. So I picked like red onions, yellow onions. So this is what I was mostly looking for, and there were 3 types of heirloom tomatoes. So I bought 3 of the heirloom tomatoes. One is giant pink Belgium tomatoes. The other one is it says heirloom, but the name is Big Boy hybrid, and the other one is cherry large fruited tomatoes. So these 3 tomatoes I picked. I always prefer heirloom tomatoes because of the flexibility of saving the seeds, so that I can try new varieties every spring. And this is my husband's choice. This is yearly long purple eggplant, and this year I wanted to do pickling, so I bought jalapeno yearly. This is a medium hot pepper, not a mild one, and it's also a long I think, okay, the peppers are not small. Usually when we grow jalapenos in our garden, the peppers are very small, like 3 inches long peppers. But when what we get in Walmart or any other grocery stores, those jalapeno peppers are long and hot at the same time. I used to wonder why home gardens produce only small peppers, but this one said it will produce 6-inch long peppers, so I picked this one. So this is for my pickling, and as usual I picked 3 flower seeds. So one is Snapdragon tall deluxe mixed colors. So I love snapdragons, they are very prolific, they keep blooming all the time. So this is one of my favorite. So I already purchased a seed packet last year, but it didn't germinate properly. So, this year I bought another one. So, this time I have to be careful. So, another one zinnia. This is my husband's choice again. So, he loves zinnias. And this is my favorite. This is the third time I am buying the painted daisy. So, it is very difficult to germinate these plants. Even if it germinates, bringing them to a decent size and planting it in the ground is not an easy job. So, this is a perennial. So, this will not bloom this year even if I plant it. So, I have to wait until next year. Last year when I sowed these seeds, I mean when I bought these seeds, I had just one plant that survived. So, it is in my garden now. I did not see any blooms. So, this year hopefully I may get blooms from that. So, I am so in love with these daisies. Anything like any flowers that look like daisies, I love them. So, totally I bought 10 seed packets. So, out of these 10 seed packets, I am going to start these two immediately. So, yellow onion and red onion seeds I am going to start now. I am planning to do wet paper towel method. So, as I said earlier, onions and garlic need cold temperatures to germinate. So, this is the perfect time to germinate. So, this packet says it is going to be ready to harvest. This yellow onions will take 115 days and the red onions will take 95 days. So, if I start seeds now, so it may germinate completely after 10 days because onions usually takes at least 10 days to germinate. So, by January 15th I will have germination. So, from January 15 to February 15, March 15, April 15, May 15. So, totally 120 days I may have onions ready for harvest. So, let us start doing the wet paper towel germination now. So, before that I want to show another thing. So, I bought like 4 packs of this seed saving kit. So, this was like $12 for all 4 boxes. So, I always wanted to buy this. So, I thought let us buy this one now. And one more thing, it has many compartments. So, I tried to put some mustard seeds in it to see if it moves to the other compartment because we do not want to mix seeds, right. So, it will not. But when you are opening it, you have to be very careful when you are picking the seeds. So, you have to be gently able to take the seeds out, otherwise you may lose these panels that is blocking the seeds from moving to the other compartment. So, be gentle, pick with your 2 fingers instead of using all your fingers. That way the seeds will stay in place, and this one is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 24 compartment boxes. So, you can save a lot of seeds with this boxes. They even gave a sticker like this, like you can peel and paste it on top. So, you can easily identify what seeds are exactly in those compartment. So, this is one new addition this year. So, now let me do the wet paper towel. First, let me spray this or let me first take the seeds. Yellow onions take long time to harvest. I am pouring all the seeds in the paper towel. There is no point in saving onion seeds for the next season. Even if you have more in this packet, it is better to use it now because onions lose germination rate very quickly. I tried it before to save some seeds for the next year, and the next year when I tried, it would not germinate. So, there is no point, let me use everything. So, I sprinkled all the seeds on the paper towel. Now, I am going to spray the paper towel nicely. Okay. So, I am going to fold this paper towel. Can you see the paper towel? Okay. I am going to fold it into two. So, this is how I folded. I already took two Ziploc bags and wrote the date. Today is January 2nd, 2020, and yellow onions. I wrote this here. So, I am going to place this folded paper towel in this Ziploc. I am not going to use any heat mat for this, because onions do not need that much of heat. It needs heat, but it does not need too much of heat like tomatoes or okras. So, this is enough for that. So, I am going to place this in the Ziploc. You can even do 4 folding, because it is easy to put inside. Okay, this is done. Now, I am going to do the red onion seeds. Red onions are my husband's favorite. For some reason, he does not like yellow onions, but yellow onions are very affordable to buy. Red onions are kind of expensive. I am going to save these covers in case I get any doubts regarding the timing or spacing or anything. It is better to have this cover until you plant it in the ground. So, I sprinkled everything in the paper towel. Once you spray today, you do not have to spray again and again. I do not spray until the germination is complete. So, this is the only time I am going to spray. I am pressing down and folding in 4. Placing this in the Ziploc. So, we are done now. So, I will show you the update after 10 days. So, if you are planning to do onions this year, please start now. This is the right time. So that you can harvest all your onions by June 15th, and you can plant something else in that area. So, I have one bed allotted for onions. So, I am going to use that bed for onions, and later I will use the same bed for planting something else. So, that way you can grow 2 crops in the same bed. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you think this video was useful to you, please like this video. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.